Today we're going to be looking at the magic pullback strategy, so let's get straight to it. Hey trader devs, I hope you're going extremely well. My name's David and welcome back to the channel where I go through trading strategies that I find on YouTube and on the web, and then I code them to debunk the bad ones and find the good ones. Today we're going to be looking at a magic pullback trend, which is something that I'm quite excited about coding because it's something that I learned a lot along the way of my trading adventure. So all it is literally a couple of EMA lines that define our trend, and then as the market comes back and tests those EMA lines, creating a pullback, and then come back above the EMA lines, we take an entry or a buy or a short if we're below the EMA lines. So it's very, very simple, but it's like I said, it's something that's taught a lot as traders as a strategy. So I guess the best thing we can do is get to my computer. I'm going to code it to back test it so that we can see whether it really does work in real life situations and on historic data. But before I go, if you do enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for further videos. I do videos every Monday and Friday, and you can come and also join me in Discord where I'm on the live stream in Discord every Tuesday and Thursday. You can come and meet our awesome community and you can get access to all of my strategies in the Patreon below. Right, let's get over to the computer. Okay, here we are on my computer and giving credit where credit is due as always. This trading strategy was a trading strategy called the Magic Pullback by Traders Landing. One of my preferred YouTubers that I actually quite like watching his videos. They have a good sense of humor and also have some good gems inside of all of his trading strategies that he reviews. He also has a good way of rating each of his strategies and gives you his personal opinion on how you can improve on them. So yeah, well worth going and have a look at his channel. Right, so today we're going to be coding this strategy for me to explain what it is. Okay, here we are on TradingView, and today what we're going to be using is 3 indicators, which is the same indicator, which is the exponential moving average. So you type in EMA in your indicators up here, you just have to click on this indicators icon here, and you literally search for moving average exponential. You click that 3 times and that will add them to the charts just like this. Okay, now that's given us our 3 exponential moving averages, and what we're going to do is we're going to set our first one to 20. The color is going to be blue. The second one will be set to its length to 50, so to set the 50 you just have to click on this cog here, you go over to input and set the length to 50 and then change the color to orange. The third one will be our trend direction, so we're going to be using a white and it's going to be 100. Okay, so I'm currently on the 15-minute and time frame on BTC USDT, and the idea is whilst we're trending above very much like this, the blue line, and we have our orange and white lines below the blue lines, we are trending above, the price is above all of these 3 exponential moving averages. As the price comes back down and dips and touches the line and moves and even closes below this blue line and even can close below the orange line, we're going to come back up and then close above the blue line. So this is going to be our candle here as it's closed above the blue exponential moving average. So this will be our entry. So we'll be here, we're going to be entering just here, and we're going to have our stop loss on the orange line, and the risk to reward should be 2. So that one would have been a very simple and quick and effective win. Okay, so once again, whilst the 3 lines, the blue, orange and white, the blue being above the orange and the white being below the orange, we are taking entries only in the long position, and when the other way around is the white is above the orange and the blue below the orange, we are only taking shorts. as price action comes back down and breaks that blue line and then comes back up and breaks it in the in a bullish mode as such, we take our long position. This is called a pullback. Okay, so in the short, exactly the other way around, so we're going to be adding a short position. As you can see here, we're coming down all the way down here, we come back up and we touch that blue line, but the orange line is not actually above the white line here, so we'd wait until just about here. So the orange line, the white line is above the orange line, the blue line is below the orange line. We've come and we've cracked at that blue line and we've come back down below it. So our entry would be here as we close below the blue line. So our stop loss will be put onto the orange line here, and we will have a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Fantastic, and that was another win. See, this is a very simple but effective trading system. It's taught on most courses as you go through trading courses on the internet. So now I've finished explaining that, I'm going to code it and we'll be able to back test it to make sure it actually really does work. Okay, so to code this, what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to go over here and I'm going to take the code from each of these exponential moving averages, and then I'm going to copy them into my boilerplate, which I've created, which is a boilerplate for helping me to code much simpler. Okay, so I'm going to get on with that, and then I'll see you on the other side, right?
Come on, David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and MACD. If he doesn't run into any bugs, there will be a new strategy. Come on, David, hurry up. Come on, David, show us what you got. Come on, David, our patience running out. Come on, David, show us what you got.
Right, okay, after a couple of hours of coding, here we are. Here's the strategy as I've built it. Let's just have a look very, very quickly at the code. As I said, it was a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be because you have to validate those candles breaking over these EMAs. So yeah, it was a little bit more complicated than I thought it would be, but it's given us quite a few good entries. As you can see here, we are, I'll give you a good example here. Okay, so as you can see, where the yellow candle is our entry point, as we've come underneath and broken back below this blue EMA, we have actually broke back up and we have set our stop loss on the orange line. Our entry is as you would expect, the candle after, and our win is 1 to 2. So yep, so the absolute perfect entries as explained by Trader Landing. Let's go over to our trading panel dashboard here and have a look at some of our results. Okay, so we've taken the number of trades of 63 in the previous. Let's have a look in time. If I go over to our times here, we can see that it's about 7 months. So but not mega amounts of trades, but 63 trades in that time. I'm sure that we could increase them by maybe decreasing the crossover. Maybe we could have taken one of these crossovers here, but this is what I've coded so far. There's always room to improve the strategy, and if you come into Discord, you can come and speak with me and we can improve it together. So yeah, 7 wins in a row, 5 losses was the max number of wins in a row. We have a 57% win rate, and the number of trades, as I said, was 63. The Kelly ratio is 0.23, which is good Kelly rate to have. Okay, if I go to here, you can see this will confirm all the information I've just said to you. Our profit factor is 1.67 and markdown is 0.62. Let's have a go at looking at Joel's winrate.io and see if we could get something good on leverage. Okay, so to do Joel's, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and you have your average winning trade was 1.7 and your winning average loss was 1.36. So if I do 1.7 7 and 1.3 here. This is just going to give us a rough idea of how we could estimate a good leverage value for those stop losses. It's not science, but it just helps us to give us a bit more confidence and a little bit more trust in the trading methods that we're going to be using. Now, okay, I have $1,000 account. We have 100 trades here, but we're going to reduce that to 63. Our leverage we're going to put to 10. We're going to be using Bybit because the fees are cheaper. Our win rate, if we go over here and have a look at our win rate, it was 57.14. So I can put 57 in here. And then I'm going to run the strategy to make sure that it stays in the red. And yes, we would have had a $2,500 net profit, which is pretty stable. Look at that curve over here. That's 255% on 10x leverage. So if I take that up to 15, will we continue having a good curve? Yep, it seems to be a little less stable. I'm sure if we took that up to 30x, it would destroy the position absolutely. But there is good news also that I have also been optimizing this on the Optimiser, and I've noticed that if you also change it to a fixed percentage here, and you set a stop loss of 1.4 and a take profit of 1.6, we get a higher win rate of 66%. So if I put that into Joel's indicator here again, let's have a look. It was 1.4, 1.6 and 66. 1.4. No, 1.6 and 1.4, sorry. And then the 66% win rate is something for just testing. And as you can see, it stays even stable at 30 leverage on that 66% win rate. The curve on the equity looks quite good, and you're at 2,700% in those 7 months. So yeah, so that's just an estimation. Like I said, it's not science. It's just a way of working out confluence and working out a good leverage, a better way of working out leverage for your trades. Okay, so you can also use the R&R, which is the risk to reward, and the ATR levels, which Trader Landing says that is a good way of improving. I haven't actually tested it myself here, but you can test that on my indicator. Another one was the higher highs and higher lows, which, as you can see, gives you a good win rate as well. So yeah, great strategy. Okay, so it seems to be quite a good strategy to be running on the 15-minute Bitcoin chart. We'll be testing it on other coins and other time frames using the Optimiser plugin for Chrome that I give away in the description. And I'll also be testing it on my forward testing platform so that you can see live what trades it would have taken, and it also gives you live data. The idea of this forward trading platform I'll go through very, very quickly with you so you can see. It's just a way of me replacing an Excel spreadsheet with the best strategies. You'll just be able to see how they're all performing against each other. Let's have a look at that very quickly, and I'll leave you to your weekend. Okay, so I have been working on this for strategy platform testing program here. The idea is that we will be attaching all of our strategies, my strategies, to this platform so that you can go in and see the leaderboards of what strategies are working the best. So this will be the list of all of my strategies on a leaderboard so you can see how much they earn month in and month out. It's not my strategies, like I said, it's just the strategies that I've been building from other people, and you actually see the live data from Binance, so you'll be able to see which strategies work and which ones don't. Like I said, it's a paper trading account, but everything is live, everything is open so that you can see. The idea is to be as open as possible so that you can see which trading strategies work in real life. Very quickly, also this is my Chrome plugin for Chrome that you can download for free. It helps you to optimize any indicator, which doesn't even have to be a David Tech indicator. Just goes through all the parameters of an indicator and updates them one by one to find the best settings for you. You can download that. The link is in the description. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is certainly a strategy that I'll be looking much more into and trading probably myself. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a big old thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. As I said, I do videos every Monday and Friday. And come and join us on Discord because that's where all the fun is happening. Okay, have a good weekend and I'll see you on Monday. And I'll say keep safe, keep coding, and I'll have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Come on, David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and MACD. If he doesn't run into any bugs, there will be a new strategy.